Mario 64 is one of my favorite games ever, but have you ever realized this? On the cartridge, there is Bowser chasing Mario, but in an open field, and that made me think, maybe Mario was never intended to be a level-based game, but instead, in an open world, with all the levels being available on the same ground. To be fair, probably not, but I gotta try it. Alright, if we are to have a Mario game, we're gonna need Mario, and luckily for me, this awesome website already has a lot of models that I need for the game. Sounds good. I started my favorite game engine, Godot, and what is this? Mario, what is wrong with you? You didn't look like this on the website. I guess I'm gonna need to fix you. Okay, now it's way better. That looks more like it. Welcome to the game, Mario. Awesome, now that we have the model, we're gonna need animations, and I found this awesome plugin that works with Blender and allows me to extract the animations from Mario. So let's try them in Godot. Yeah, you good, brother? I guess I'm gonna need to fix you as well for the animations. Dang it! Well, after different attempts, I got it working. We now have Mario with all the animations of the original game. Obviously, we won't use all of the animations, but we'll have a good feeling of the actual Mario game. Alright, now that this is working, we can start to work on the movement of Mario. I want it to be really close from the actual game because, well, this is the same game but only open world, so that makes sense, right? Sounds good. Now that we have the walk and the jump, we also need to make sure that the jumps make sense in the world size. This one looks decent, I think. Let's try the other ones. Oh, that's perfect. First try, cool. As far as I know, Mario can jump really high. I'm pretty sure this is the right jump force for Mario. Next subject, we're doing an open world. So we're gonna need a map. Here's the idea I have for the map. I really want to keep the castle as the main place in the game, but we're gonna change it a little bit. I want to open it on the side like that, so it leads us to the open world aspect of the game. We're gonna need to add some stuff, probably like a lake here, so it makes sense with the waterfall and everything. For the rest of it, well, it's gonna be just like the open wild area where we're gonna find coins, enemies, and trees and stuff like that. And of course, this is also where we're gonna find the stages of Mario, for example, Bob Field, or the Cool Mountain, and all the other ones. Well, I won't include all the levels in the game, this is just an experiment, but still.
Do it. Do it.
Alright, I'll do it. So I started to open the castle area so we can have a path leading us to the outside. This gives us this beautiful path and this lake area. Alright, the first part of the map has been done then. What we need to do now is to place all of these levels at some places. Afterwards, we can link all of them together with a big terrain like that. Hey, it's cool. I already start to feel the open world vibe of Mario 64 and I love it. We can see all the levels that are placed in a kind of specific order to fit the actual game. Alright, we have a map. Now we need enemies, and is that just me or this little guy is looking kinda nice? Well, you're coming with me, my friend. Also, fun fact, did you know that the bomb is only a flat image with the eyes rotating around this image? And this is the case for a lot of stuff in Mario. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so I created my own version of this bomb, and I guess now we can get chased in the game. I think it looks great. Alright, we have enemies, now we need trees. I did my best to make a tree that looks a lot like the one from the actual game, and I think it's perfect. I guess it means that now we can place all of these trees everywhere on the map. Oh wow, it really starts to look really good here. I really feel like it's a Mario game with the tree that looks a lot like the actual one. And to be fair, the rest of the map really starts to look like an open world. The trees helps to make the world look alive. I like it. Alright, now that the world is done, we can start to populate it. For example, we can add collectible like coins and stuff like that, but we can also add enemies to make it more interesting to go outside in the wild, and probably some puzzles out there at some point. But wait, what? Koopa, what are you doing here? Okay, so here's the idea. In almost all of the open world game, there is a way to ride something like an animal or a machine or something like that. And this helps a lot of players because it goes faster, so you don't have to walk all the time in the game, which makes it more interesting. In Mario open world, this is gonna be Koopa. Koopa is going to be our rideable, so you should be able to see it all around the map and to just grab a shell. This will be really useful to go from places to places in the map when there is a long distance. And to be fair, the feeling of the Koopa shell right now is really good. I really have the feeling that I'm playing Mario 64 with the shell. That's really cool. Alright, next. In general, in an open world game, you also have character giving you mission or quest to go around the map and everything. And we're gonna have one too. Say hi to our little friend Toad. So this Toad will wait for you to interact with him, and it will give you the indication of stuff to do all around the map. That's cool, isn't it? This way we can have NPCs and they fit with the Mario world. Okay, but what about the castle? Because in the actual Mario 64 game, the castle is pretty important, and this is where you go and jump into the frame and choose your level. And I want to keep this, but right now I don't have any use for it. Also, I genuinely enjoy the fact that you jump into the frames. When I was younger, I even thought that in all the games I should jump into the frames to select my level. For example, in Banjo-Kazooie, I spent so much time just trying to jump into it, just because I knew that in Mario you could do it, so all the games has to do it as well. Obviously, I was wrong, but still, it shows how important the frames were in Mario 64. So I want to keep them in Mario 64 open world, obviously, but they're gonna work differently. Instead of being a level selecting, they're gonna be a teleporter instead. So this is how I managed to do fast travel in my game, because this is a pretty common mechanic in most open world game. And you can also get back to the castle the same way you get here, by jumping to the frame of the castle. And these frames would only unlock when you reach this place on the map. This would force you to explore the open world if you want to use fast travel. I think that makes sense. The last thing we should do is to put a bunch of post-processing effects so the game looks better. Oh wow, that's so beautiful. We also have a beautiful water shader as well here, and Toad, and we also have a different atmosphere depending on where you are on the map. Hey, that's cool. I'm gonna let you enjoy the final result. Alright folks, this is all I had to show for this experiment. This was a lot of fun to do. Obviously there is no download at the end and I think I don't need to explain why. I hope you enjoyed it and we're gonna see each other on the next one.